She texted, "I'll marry you, then cash out your 401k and laugh at the altar." I screenshot it, replied, "Sure," and called my lawyer. At the rehearsal dinner, her mom read it aloud. Then my best friend announced she'd been cheating with his brother. When she ran outside, my new roommate locked the door. I, 35, male, had been with Kendra Vale, 31, for 4 years. I worked as a data center operations manager in Columbus. Kendra worked as a marketing coordinator for a bridal salon group. I made $142,000 a year, plus a yearly bonus around $16,000. Kendra made $64,000, plus small commissions on referrals. We lived in a 2-bedroom townhome in Dublin, north of the city. Mortgage was $22.80 a month, and I paid most of it. Our routine was repeatable. North Market for lunch dates, Jenny's for dessert, short walks by the Scioto. Kendra loved wedding season like it was a sport. She followed planners, dress designers, and ring accounts. Her friends fed it. Tasha and Evan, Brittany and Luke, and her coworker Paige. They compared venues like they compared handbags. They talked louder when someone disagreed. My friends were quieter. My best friend Marcus Reed was my anchor. Marcus and I grew up 2 streets apart. He knew my habits, my tells, and my blind spots. Kendra and Marcus never clicked. She called him too serious. We were engaged for 7 months. Wedding date was set for June 21 in Hocking Hills. Kendra wanted fairy lights, a string quartet, and a champagne wall. I wanted a clean budget and a simple plan. I kept a big chunk of my money in my 401k. It was the easiest way to protect future me. My employer matched 6% and I maxed it yearly. I also kept an emergency fund always. Kendra hated that I said no sometimes. She called it scarcity mindset. "You act like we're poor," she said. "We're fine." "We're fine because I plan," I said. "That is the point." 3 months before the wedding, a recruiter called me. It was for a new role in Northern Virginia. A cloud company wanted a director of data center reliability. Base salary was $214,000 with a 20% bonus target. They offered $45,000 relocation and $90,000 in stock units. Benefits included full health and an 8% 401k match. The office was in Ashburn, hybrid, 3 days in. It was bigger work, bigger pay, and a real jump. I told Kendra at dinner, calm and clear. She was scrolling rehearsal dinner outfit ideas. "I got an offer in Virginia," I said. "Director role, big raise." Kendra blinked once, then she laughed. "Virginia is boring," she said, "like you." "It's $214,000 base," I said. "It's serious." She smiled like I was trying to impress her. "So you want applause," she said. "I want our future solid," I said. "Less stress, more options." Kendra leaned back and crossed her arms. "No," she said, "we're not moving." "We can visit," I said. "See schools, neighborhoods, costs." She waved her phone at me. "Stop," she said. "We're not discussing it." Then she did the thing she always did. She turned my ambition into a flaw. "You don't know how to live," she said. "You only know numbers." I watched her face and felt a quiet shift. It was the moment I stopped believing she was on my team. Update 1: I accepted the Virginia offer the next morning. I signed the letter in my car, engine running. I did not announce it right away. I wanted to see how far she would push. When I brought it up again, Kendra shut it down. "We're not discussing it," she said. If I tried to talk details, she mocked my tone. "Mr. Spreadsheet," she said, always panicking. At brunch with her friends, she made it a joke. She smiled while she did it. "Jordan wants to drag me to Virginia," she said, "because he's scared of fun." Tasha laughed. "He thinks a title fixes everything," she said. Evan pointed at me with his fork. "Bro, you gonna survive out there?" he asked. Brittany looked at my shirt and smirked. "He already dresses like Arlington," she said. I stayed calm. I didn't argue at the table. That night, I opened a new checking account. I moved my direct deposit to it. I also changed my 401k login and my email recovery. I tightened every password I had. I checked our shared expenses too, not to control her, to see the truth. I saw charges on a card I did not recognize. Then I saw the same card listed on her credit report. It was a retail card with a 7,900 balance. There were 2 more cards behind it. Total debt was 23,600 and growing. I had never heard a word about it. I asked her that evening, quiet. "What are these accounts?" I said. Kendra didn't blink. "Work stuff," she said. "Work stuff on a retail card," I said. She rolled her eyes hard. "Stop interrogating me," she said. "I'm asking," I said. "We're getting married." Kendra smirked like she found a weakness. "Marriage means it becomes ours," she said. "So relax." That line stayed in my head all night, not the debt, her confidence about taking. I started researching Northern Virginia silently. Rent prices, commute times, and neighborhoods. I also looked at small condos even though it felt early. I wanted options, not surprises. I called Marcus and told him about Virginia. He didn't joke. "That's huge," he said. "Take it." I told him Kendra refused. He paused for a second. "She doesn't want you to grow," he said. "She wants you to fund." I hated how true that sounded. I still hoped he was wrong. Update 2 weeks later, I told Kendra the decision. I did it at the kitchen counter, no TV on. "I accepted Virginia," I said. "I start in 8 weeks. Kendra stared like I insulted her family, then she smiled cold. "You're not serious," she said. "You need me." "I'm serious," I said. "I already signed." Her voice jumped up. "You did it without me," she said. "I tried to talk," I said. "You shut it down," Kendra snapped. "Because it was stupid," she said. "It's 214,000 base," I said. "It's not stupid." She leaned in close, eyes sharp. "You want to run away," she said, "like you always do." I stayed steady. "I want a stable life," I said. Kendra scoffed. "You want control," she said. "I want respect," I said, "and honesty." Her face shifted fast from anger to calculation. "Fine," she said, "we'll do it." I waited. She always had a price. "But," she said, "we do it my way." "What way?" I asked. Kendra tapped my chest lightly. "You keep the wedding," she said, "and you stop talking prenup." "I never agreed to no prenup," I said. She smiled like I was naive. "Then I won't marry you," she said. I didn't raise my voice. "Okay," I said, "then we don't marry." Kendra froze. She expected panic. "You're bluffing," she said. "I'm not," I said. Her tone turned vicious. "Without me, you're nothing," she said. I nodded once. "Then you should be fine leaving," I said. Kendra stepped back, breathing hard. Then she tried a softer voice. "Let's be adults," she said. "You can trust me." "I trusted you," I said. "You hid debt." "It was temporary," she said. "It was for the wedding." I looked at her. "You bought shoes," I said, "and spa packages." Kendra's eyes narrowed. "So what?" she said. "It's my time." I felt the decision lock in. No heat, no rage, just final. "I'm still moving," I said, "and I'm still doing a prenup." Kendra lifted her phone like a weapon. "If you push this," she said, "I'll destroy you." "Try," I said. "I keep records." That night she slept in the guest room. In the morning she acted sweet again. She cooked eggs and smiled too hard. "Let's not fight," she said. I nodded and stayed polite. I had already started separating in my head. 2 days before the rehearsal dinner, her text hit my phone. It was not meant for me. It was meant for her group chat. It was about my retirement account. I took a screenshot and sent it to myself. Then I called an attorney in Columbus. Her name was Renee Dalton. She listened without interrupting. "Do not marry her," Renee said, "and do not warn her." I asked what I should do. Renee kept it simple. "Protect your accounts," she said. "Cancel access, document everything." I also called Marcus that night. He went quiet, then swore. "She really said that?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "Then I'm coming to the dinner," he said, "and I'm not staying quiet." Update 3: the days leading up to the rehearsal dinner were tense. Kendra bounced between sweet and cruel. 1 hour she hugged me. The next hour she called me cheap. "You make good money," she said. "And you still act scared." "I act careful," I said, "because life happens." Kendra rolled her eyes. "Life happens to boring people," she said. I stayed steady and handled logistics quietly. I moved my valuables to a safe deposit box. I pulled her off any shared access where I could. I forwarded bank statements to Renee. I also changed the locks on my office and storage unit. I made sure my car title was safe. The rehearsal dinner was at a lodge near Hocking Hills. Her family booked it for the weekend. Kendra walked in smiling like a bride in a magazine. I watched her greet people like she was running a campaign. Her mom, Deanne, hugged me first. She always treated me kindly. "You look tired," Deanne said. "Everything okay?" I stayed polite. "I'm fine," I said. "Just busy." Dinner started with speeches. Then came the moment I still replay sometimes. Deanne stood up with a folded sheet of paper. Her hands shook. "I need to say something," she said. "It's about my daughter." The room went still. Kendra's smile tightened. Deanne read the message Kendra sent, not word for word like a poem, but clear enough. It was about using me. It was about my retirement. Kendra stood up fast. "Mom, stop," she said. Deanne kept reading anyway. Her voice broke once, then steadied. Kendra's face went red. She looked at me like I betrayed her. Then Marcus stood up. He didn't smile, not even a little. "I'm not done," Marcus said. "There's more." Kendra whirled toward him. "Sit down," she said. Marcus looked at the room, not at her. "My brother Caleb was sleeping with her," he said. The room erupted in noise. Kendra's dad stood up, shocked. Kendra tried to speak, but it came out messy. "That's not true," she said. Marcus pulled out his phone. He didn't wave it, he just held it up. "I saw the messages," he said. "And the photos." Kendra's eyes went wide like an animal cornered. She ran outside, heels slipping. I stayed inside and breathed slowly. My body felt cold, not broken. I walked to the front desk and asked for a different room. I kept my voice calm. Kendra came back to the lodge later, crying hard. She went to the room she thought was ours. The door did not open. My new roommate, Elise Hart, had the key. Elise was a friend from work who moved in early. She agreed to help me relocate and split costs. Elise opened the door just enough to speak. She kept my tone for me. "You can't come in," Elise said. "This isn't your room." Kendra sobbed and begged. Elise stayed firm and closed the door. That night I slept alone and felt relief. Not because I won, because I was free. 2 days later I drove to Virginia. I did not take Kendra with me. Update 4: Northern Virginia felt expensive and fast, but it also felt clean. I rented a 2-bedroom in Ashburn. Rent was $26.50 and it was close to work. Elise moved into the second room. She paid half and stayed out of my way. Work started hard and stayed focused. No gossip, no brunch drama, no wedding talk. I built new processes and fixed old failures. My team respected direct answers. After 90 days, my bonus hit at $18,000. My stock grant showed up in my portal too. I signed papers for a small condo in Sterling. Price was $462,000, and it was a simple place. I kept my Columbus townhome and rented it out. Rent was $21.50 a month, steady and clean. Kendra's friends started reaching out, confused. Some were angry, some were embarrassed. Tasha texted me. "Kendra said you cheated," she wrote. I ignored her. Brittany called and left a voicemail. "She's devastated," she said. "You ruined her." I ignored that too. Deanne called me a week later. Her voice sounded exhausted. "I'm sorry," she said. "I didn't know." "I believe you," I said. "Thank you for telling the truth." Deanne paused, then asked the question that mattered. "Did she have debt?" she asked. "Yes," I said, "and she hid it." Deanne sighed hard. "She's doing it again," she said. "She's blaming you." I stayed polite. "I'm done," I said. "I want peace." Over time, the truth started leaking anyway. People saw Marcus's post and they saw Caleb's silence. Kendra's story shifted every week. First I was controlling, then I was cheating, then I was broke. None of it matched my life now, especially after my next win. At month 6, I led a major site expansion without outages. My company gave me a spot bonus of $25,000. I didn't celebrate loudly. I just felt stable. Update 5, I posted a LinkedIn update after my promotion review. New title, new city, and a short thank you. Kendra saw it within hours. My phone lit up with emails and texts. First came the soft voice. "I'm proud of you," she wrote. "I miss you." I did not respond. Then came the desperate voice. "I made mistakes," she wrote. "Can we talk?" Then came the angry voice. "You owe me," she wrote. "You promised a life." Apologies also came from people who mocked me earlier. Evan messaged first. "I'm sorry," he wrote. "I laughed like a fool." Tasha followed, short and shaky. "She lied," she wrote. "I feel gross." I kept replies brief if I replied at all. "I'm moving on," I wrote. "My family validated me in quiet ways. My dad called and didn't rant." "You protected yourself," he said. "That's what men do." My mom asked one thing. "Are you sleeping?" she asked. "Yes," I said. "I'm sleeping." Elise saw my phone buzzing nonstop. She didn't pry, but she noticed. "You want me to block her at the door?" she asked. "Not yet," I said, "but soon." Update 6: Kendra showed up in Virginia in early summer. She appeared outside my building like a staged scene. She wore a white dress, of course. She looked ready for an apology photo. "Jordan," she said softly. "Please talk to me." "What do you want?" I asked. "I changed," she said. "I'm different now." "You got exposed," I said. "That's not change." Kendra flinched. "You're so cold," she said. "I'm calm," I said. "You trained me." She stepped closer. "I can move here," she said. "I'll start over." "You mocked my move," I said. "You hated it." "I was scared," she said. "I didn't mean it." "You meant it," I said. "You meant all of it." Kendra's eyes filled fast. "I'm sorry," she said. "I love you." "You loved my benefits," I said. "You loved my account balances." She shook her head like she could shake off facts. "That was a joke," she said. "It was a plan," I said, "and you wrote it down." Kendra tried a new angle fast. "Let me in," she said, "just tonight." "No," I said. She raised her voice. "Then I'll tell everyone again," she said. "Go ahead," I said. "It won't stick." Kendra stared, then looked past me at the building. She saw the nicer cars, the clean lobby. "You're doing better without me," she said. "Yes," I said. "That's the point." Elise opened the side door behind me. She stood there, calm, arms crossed. Kendra noticed her and froze. "Who is that?" she asked. "My roommate," I said. Kendra's face twisted. "So you replaced me," she said. "I replaced chaos," I said. "With peace." Kendra walked away shaking and furious. I didn't follow her. Update 7: 2 weeks later, Renee forwarded me a letter. Kendra hired an attorney and tried to escalate. She demanded reimbursement for wedding deposits. She also demanded pain and suffering payments. The letter mentioned my 401k by name. It was almost funny. Renee answered once, clean and direct. "No marriage," she wrote. "No claim." Renee attached the evidence. The message Kendra sent, the cheating proof, and her hidden debt report. Kendra's lawyer sent a second letter anyway. This one threatened to go public. Renee replied again, colder. "Public is fine," she wrote. "Truth travels faster." So Kendra went public. She posted videos crying in her car. She called me controlling. She called me calculating. Then Marcus commented under one post. "She cheated," he wrote. "Stop lying." Deanne commented too. "I saw the message," she wrote. "Enough." Tasha deleted her supportive comment after that. Evan messaged me again, embarrassed. "She's spiraling," he wrote. "We're done with her." Kendra tried to pivot. She claimed Deanne was being manipulated. Deanne responded once and ended it. "I raised her," she wrote. "I know what I saw." The court date for deposit disputes came and went fast. Renee showed the evidence and the judge looked annoyed. Kendra's claims got reduced to almost nothing. She left with less than she spent on fake lashes. After court, Kendra tried to come back to the Columbus townhome. She thought it was still a stage. It wasn't. My tenant lived there now, legally and peacefully. Kendra knocked anyway and cried on the porch. A confused man opened the door and asked her name. She tried to push in. He closed the door and called the police. A neighbor filmed part of it from the sidewalk. That clip ended her sympathy tour. Update 8: 1 year after all of it, my life was steady. Not perfect, but calm. My base salary increased to $238,000 after review. My bonus that year hit $52,000. I bought a small rental condo back in Columbus. Price was $295,000 near a hospital corridor. I kept my Sterling condo as my home base. I paid extra each month, slow and steady. Elise stopped being just a roommate over time. We cooked together, talked more, and stopped pretending. She never pushed. She never demanded proof. She asked simple questions and listened to answers. That felt rare. Kendra sent one final message in late summer. It was short and tired. "I'm sorry," she wrote. "I ruined everything." "I'm paying my debt," she wrote. "I'm getting help," I replied with a short line. "I wish you well." Then I blocked her. Not out of hate, out of closure. Final update in the fall, Deanne asked to meet me in Columbus. She said she needed to apologize in person. I met her and Kendra's dad, Harold, at a quiet diner. They both looked older than last year. Deanne spoke first. "We raised her wrong," she said. Harold nodded, voice low. "We praised charm," he said, "and ignored character." I stayed calm. "I loved her," I said, "but she used me." Deanne's eyes filled. "I know," she said, "and I'm ashamed." Harold looked at his hands. "She thought marriage was a deal," he said. "It can't be," I said. "It has to be respect." They apologized again, then sat quietly. No excuses, no blaming me. Before we left, Deanne said one honest thing. "You gave her stability," she said, "and she tried to steal more." I nodded once. "That's the lesson," I said. Back in Virginia, Elise met me at the door. She didn't ask for a speech. "You okay?" she asked. "I'm okay," I said. "I'm done." If you are listening and you see early signs, believe them. When someone jokes about using you, it is not a joke. Do not negotiate for basic respect. Build your life, protect your peace, and keep receipts.